This time last year, schools as we knew it changed forever. Governor Jay Inslee ordered all schools to close down for 6 weeks. They stayed closed for months.
We thought within the next month they'd be back, and they didn't come back for almost a year, so that was, in my lifetime, I never thought I would do that.
It has been a roller coaster ride of a year. Students, families, and teachers threw out everything they knew and adapted to a new way of learning. Spring was not an easy transition. Switching to fully remote classes, no one had ever done that before.
It took some time, but things did get better. A majority of students are learning face-to-face again, some part-time. It's a step closer towards normalcy. Elenee has been covering our back-to-school stories extensively. Tonight, she takes a look at a year in the bubble with Spokane schools.
The last day was a little scary. It was filled with unknowns. We have been through fire.
In her 13 years of teaching, 6th grade teacher Karina Fletcher never thought teaching like this would be part of her journey. Wearing a mask with only half her students here. Just 1 month ago, she welcomed these kids back.
All right, virtual clap. Thinking back to where we were and where we were thrown into at the very beginning to now, we have learned so many new skills.
He was born in Russia.
This is what teaching was like in the spring when schools first shut down. It was a rough and quick transition. Teachers only checked in with their students once a week. Families were struggling to figure out remote learning. Teachers were thrown into something they have never done. On that path forward, things did get better in the fall. The school district figured out a set schedule for virtual learning.
We went from once a week in the spring to every day in the fall, and that felt much better. We were able to build a community together, and we knew that we could count on that time.
Now, teachers and students can count on even more time together, being back in person, some only there for a few days a week. Students in 5th and 6th grade went back to class on a hybrid schedule on February 17th. It took a little bit longer for middle and high schoolers. Those students went back to class on March 1st, and of course, it's going to look a little different. All students in grade 5th through 12th will remain on a hybrid schedule for the rest of the school year. It was stressful for many leaving last March. For those seniors who had the last chapter of high school to close, it didn't finish the right way. It hurt not only the students, but staff too.
Good morning, sir. Like your mask.
Ferris High Principal Ken Schutz thrived seeing his students. In his nearly 40-year journey of being an educator, this place became his happy place.
I was really amazed, basically, at how much you do miss kids, because you come here and you get your bucket filled by the kids that talk to you every day, and we didn't have that.
So last April, they tried to figure out a way to honor seniors. The high school ended up giving away yard signs to those students.
They need it right now, just like we do. So it's kind of going to go both ways.
Now, Schutz is happy to greet his students in the halls again, even though it's different. He feels for them because many things have changed. From one-way hallways to wearing masks, lunch is drastically different too.
Lunch has been the toughest transition for the kids because we've just got them sitting in chairs and they're 6 feet apart.
Schutz tells me his students are happy to be back, but the routines of the last year have stuck around.
Most teachers would say, geez, I'm just trying to get them to talk. Even when they finally got them to talk virtually, which was a chore, now in person it's been the same thing.
But at least they're back in class, and the hope is to expand that even more in the fall.
That's my hope and my dream, is that we have everybody back and we can teach school, even if they wear masks.
It's been a difficult path to navigate, but it ended up getting them to here.
Until 1748.
Face-to-face again, learning the way they should be.
It's lovely to be back in person because this feels like home. This is where our comfort level is, so it's wonderful to see our kids back. I was hoping someone was going to say that.
In Spokane, Elenee, 4 News Now.